Namaste yogis, and welcome along to your practice today. We are going to start in a seat, so if you'd like to grab your block and place it underneath your pelvis just to give you a bit more height and open space to sit in. I'm going to start with a little bit of breath work, but just to begin with, closing down your eyes, just take your hands facing down on your thighs and just kind of give yourself a little bit of a rub, a little bit of a grounding touch to bring you into your body. Then let your hands rest wherever it feels comfortable. So palms might be closer or further away from the knee. Then soften your shoulders down your back, soften your jaw. And just take 5 breaths here to arrive, to bring your full self to the mat. All the different parts of yourself amalgamating here together. Take one more full breath in and a full breath out. Gently begin to blink your eyes open and just go ahead and reach the arms up overhead. We're going to start with a little bit of Kapalabhati Breath. So this breath is done by a rapid contraction of the lower part of your abdominal muscles back in towards the spine to press the air out of your nose. So it sounds like a sound. And we'll do this with a pump of the hands. If it's too much with the arms, you can always rest the hands down. Otherwise, taking the arms up, take a breath in. And as you exhale, begin to pump. Continuing on your own, feeling the lower part of your belly really drawing in. And not trying to hyperventilate here, yes? So the inhale will happen on its own. We just focus on the exhale. The hands clamp down on the breath out. We go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Soften the shoulders. Take a big breath in. And a full breath out. One more round. Inhale. Kapalabhati. Exhale. Starting to feel the heat, the fire warming up in your belly for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the arms down. Take a big breath in. And a full breath out. Good. Take the block out from underneath you. Come on over onto all fours and just begin to work with a bit of Ujjayi breath. So in and out through your nose, that steady sound that keeps the pace, the rhythm of the breath. And as you find your way onto all fours, just find some movement in your body. So you might tuck the toes under, press yourself back and forth, side to side, move through some cat-cows. Just give yourself a moment on your mat to kind of check in what feels good, where do you need a little bit more attention. Good. Take a full breath in and a full breath out, and then walk the knees together and back a slight amount. We'll do some hip circles, so knock the hips to the right, lunge the hips forward, over to the left, and then back. So let this be a really big sweeping movement in your body, just getting some lubrication through the spine. Keep the belly engaged, change the direction, just warming up, moving, breathing. That should feel really nice. When you're ready, come back through center. Spread the knees back to hip width distance and just turn the fingertips to face back towards you. Tuck the toes under and set your hips back and just take a nice stretch through your wrist. And then I like to kind of meander side to side. Oh, yeah, getting into those tight bits there. Maybe bending the elbows a little bit. Take a full breath in. And a full breath out, and then come forward once again. This time turn the palms rather, to face up towards you. Fingertips still facing back towards your toes. Good. Take a big breath in, lift the chest forward, kind of like a cat-cow variation. As you exhale, squeeze the hands into a fist and touch your forehead down to the mat. Inhale, open, expand. Exhale, squeeze, forehead to the mat. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. One more time. Exhale. Oh, big opening for the wrists. Come back through center. Shake the hands out. Good. Stacking the shoulders on top of the wrists, press into the tops of the feet. Now lift the belly, so navel hugs in, ribs hug in. Take a full breath in. As you exhale, press into the tops of the feet and just lift the hips up. Come into a little plank variation. Good. Inhale, lower the knees, lift the chest. Good. As you exhale, round, press into the feet, lift the hips up. 2 more, lower down, inhale. Exhale, press down, lift the hips. Last one, lower, lift. Good, come on up and stay, pressing into the tops of the feet, rounding the spine, pushing the earth away for 3. Good, for 2, and then roll back over your toes, downward facing dog. Pedal out through your feet as you arrive here in this beautiful shape. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Go ahead and lift the right leg to the sky. Peel the hip open. So keep the length in the left side of your body. And as you squeeze the right heel over towards your left butt cheek, yawn the knee open to the sky. Take a breath in. As you exhale, curl the right knee in towards your nose. Step it through. Come into Anjaneyasana. Untuck the back toes, back knee down. Arms rise up. Hold on to the left wrist and take a side bend up and over to the right. Keep pushing your hips forward as you take a breath in and a full breath out. Come back through center, reach the arms up. As you exhale, straighten the right leg and fold over the right shin. You can come to your fingertips, take a halfway lift, lengthen through your spine, and as you exhale, fold your forehead down. One more halfway lift, lengthen, exhale, fold. Good, sweep it through, left hand down, right arm rises into simple twist as you inhale. Take it over into Cleopatra pose. Come to the outer edge of both feet, lower the hips down. Lean back and open through the chest. Take a big breath in. And as you exhale, lift the hips up. Spin all the way over to the left for a wide-legged forward fold. Take a little halfway lift here. And then as you exhale, fold. Just let yourself dangle. So if your head and your arms touch the floor, you might walk your feet in a little bit more to give you more space, just so that it's not about getting to the floor here. We're just warming up. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. One more time, a full breath in and a full breath out, and then come up halfway as you inhale, lift the chest forward. As you exhale, sweep to the back of the mat, simple twist, right hand down, left arm lifts up to the sky, big breath in, take it over into a side plank, come to the outside edge of the right foot, lift the hips up high, take a full breath in, lift the left arm up and overhead, then go ahead and pick up the left knee, draw it in towards your chest, step it forward, and sweep yourself all the way back around to the front of the mat, framing the front right foot. Wrap the right hip back, take a halfway lift, lengthen out, and then fold on in. Forehead towards your shin, breathe for 3. Good, wrapping that right hip back in space for 2. Good, then bring the gaze forward, step forward, forward fold, top of the mat. Feet can be hip width distance or together, your choice. Take a halfway lift, lengthen. Fold as you exhale. Press into the feet, reach up, rise up, arms to prayer overhead. And then as you exhale, fold back down to the mat. Halfway lift, lengthen out. Fold as you exhale. Take your 2 peace fingers, wrap them around your big toes. Take a little halfway lift, pull the shoulders back, and then as you exhale, fold. Keep pushing into your big toe, bend the elbows, and it's kind of like you're trying to pull your hands out from underneath your feet. You'll feel your hamstrings light up. Take a breath in, fold a little deeper as you breathe out. Good, release the hands, halfway lift. As you exhale, step back into a plank pose. Take a big breath in, I'm a little far forward there. As you exhale, lower to your belly. Good, walk the hands out wide, bend the elbows. As you inhale, reach the chest up, rolling cobra. Exhale, soften down. 2 more like that. Inhale, lift up and open. Exhale, fold down. 1 more time, inhale. And exhale, take it back into a child's pose, toes together, knees out nice and wide. Full breath in here, yogis. Full breath out, downward facing dog. Take your time to get there. Left leg rises. When you're ready on the inhale, peel the hip open. Yeah, take a breath there, really lift the knee open through the hip. Take one more inhale. As you exhale, curl the knee into your nose, place it forward, right knee down, Anjani Asana, arms reach up. Push the right shin down, catch a hold of the right wrist, come up and over to the left. Get long in the side of your waist. Take a breath in and a breath out. Come back through center, reach the arms up, and then straighten the left leg and fold down. Take a halfway lift, chest lifts. Fold on in and breathe. Hold for 3. For 2. Nice. Sweep it forward into simple twist. Right hand down. Pick up the back knee. Left arm reaches up to the heavens. Good. Just open through the chest here and then come to Cleopatra pose. Outer edge of both feet. Lower the hips down. Oh, there's that outer glute. Nice. Sweeping it all the way up and over. Cross to the right into wide-legged forward fold. Halfway lift. You can enjoy the view of my butt here. Then exhale, fold on in. Let the head hang, the neck hang. If you can get a moment where the head's not on the floor, you can really traction the spine here. It should feel really nice, like a moment. Like the weight of the world is just being dissolved from your shoulders. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Good. Come up, halfway lift. Spin the right foot to face the back of the mat. Left hand down. Simple twist. Facing the back of your yoga mat. Right arm reaches up. Vashi, Stasana, side plank. Step it back. Reach the right arm up and overhead. Get long in the side of your waist. Then try your best. Pick up the right foot. Sweep it in. Good. Step it forward. And then spin all the way around to frame the front left foot. Setting up for pyramid pose. Wrap the hip back, lift the chest, lift the heart. Inhale. And then fold. Hold here for 3. Keep pushing into your left big toe mound, lifting the arch. Good. For 2. Nice. For 1, bring your gaze forward, step forward, top of your mat, halfway lift, lengthen. As you exhale, take the hands to the back of your calves. You can soften the knees as much as you need to and fold. See if you can push the hands and the calves together. Feel how that lights up and you can lift your belly a little bit more. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Good. Halfway lift, lengthen. Fold, press into the feet, arms to the sky, big breath in, reach out, rise, hands to prayer, and then exhale, fold back down to the mat. Halfway lift, lengthen, hands to the mat, plank pose, step or hop back, yogi's choice. Take an inhale. As you exhale, chaturanga is the breath out. Bring your knees down if you need to. Good, push back up, plank pose. Whoa, good, be on your knees if you need to. Come down halfway, that's where I am. Good, press back up. Whew. Last one, come down halfway, hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Upward facing dog or cobra, good job. And then roll up and over the toes, downward facing dog. Good, lift the right leg to the sky, big breath in, peel the hip open, get some space. As you exhale, right knee curls into your nose, place it forward. This time, crescent lunge. Bend that back knee as much as you need to. Take a hold of the left wrist, find a little side bend as you open out to the right. Take an inhale and then an exhale. Good, inhale, reach the arms up, cactus the heart and lift. As you exhale, sweep forward, simple twist, left hand down, right arm to the sky. Take it to Cleopatra, lower the hips down. Good, then all the way over to wide-legged forward fold, spinning to the left. Take a halfway lift, fold on in. This time, press into the outer edges of the feet. Take the arms up and overhead, interlace the hands, and fold forward. Now, eventually your head and your hands come to the floor here. That takes some time. Good, so see if you can squeeze the palms together, press into the outer edge of the feet, keep lifting the pelvic floor, drawing the ribs in, spine is long, shoulders are open for 3, good, for 2, nice, and go ahead and release the hands under the shoulders, take a halfway lift, lengthen out, stay for the exhale. As you inhale, turn the left toes, come to side angle pose at the back of your mat. Left hand down, you might take a block. Right arm reaches up to the sky. Push the knee and the arm together to slide the left hip under and reach the right arm up and overhead. Try not to flare your ribs, keep everything drawing in. Hold for 3. For 2. Good, for 1, listen up. Right hand comes down, left arm to the sky, simple twist. Vashi Stasana is where we go. Step the left foot up and back behind the right knee for wild thing. Chest lifts, opening up to the heavens. Take a big breath in. Good. As you exhale, step the left foot forward to the front of the mat. Setting up, coming all the way up rather, setting up for a pyramid pose variation. So reach the arms to the sky, take the hands back behind you. Either hold opposite elbows or bring your hands into reverse prayer. Pushing into your left foot, wrap the hip back, lift the chest, inhale. As you exhale, fold on in to the left shin. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. One more time, a full breath in and a full breath out. Good. Release the hands, take a big step. Now to what is the back of the mat, just became the front of your mat. Halfway lift and fold. Press into the feet, arms to the sky. Reach out, rise. Good. As you exhale, fold to the earth. Option to add a crow pose here. Hands come down to the mat. Wrap the eyes of the elbows forward. Get your knees up nice and high. Maybe you just work with leaning forward, lifting one foot, maybe both feet. Good. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and then you can come down and step back or float back through a vinyasa. Your choice. Will meet in downward facing dog. Taking 3 breaths there to reset. Now, as you're in downward dog, keep pushing into your hands. Wrap the underarms back like you've got 2 rolled up newspapers. So you feel the spreading and the broadening of the shoulders. Good. Lift the left leg to the sky now. Peel the hip open. Take a full breath in. As you exhale, left leg steps forward. We come up to Crescent Lunge. Whoop, bad example. Bend the back right knee, pubic bone lifts forward and up. Hold the right wrist, take a side bend. Get long, full breath in, full breath out. One more time, inhale and exhale. Come back through center, lift the chest, lift the heart, and then cactus the arms open through the chest. Sweep forward, simple twist. Right hand down, left arm lifts. Cleopatra pose, lower the hips down. Good. All the way up and over, wide-legged forward fold. Spin, 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 spin. Take a halfway lift, lengthen. Fold as you exhale. This time take your 2 peace fingers to your big toes. Come up halfway. And then as you exhale, fold. Forehead or head comes down towards the floor, crown of the head rather. Elbows stay bent. We lift the sit bones, hold and breathe for 3. Good. For 2. For 1, come up halfway lift and breathe out there. Good. As you inhale, right toes sweep forward, side angle pose, back to the top of your mat. Left arm reaches up and overhead. Right knee and right arm press together, slide the right hip under and broaden through the left side of your waist. Take one more inhale. Transitioning as you exhale, left hand down, simple twist, right arm reaches up to the sky. Take it all the way into Vashi Stasana and then straight away, right foot steps back, wild thing, open through the chest. Good, big breath in, full breath out. Good, right foot steps forward, we come all the way up, gracefully, setting up for pyramid pose. Take the hands back behind you, either hold opposite elbows or reverse namaskar, reverse prayer. Good, wrap the right hip back, push into your right big toe, lift the chest, and then fold on in. Forehead down towards your shin, hold and breathe for 3. Good, for 2. And then release the hands, bring the gaze forward, step forward to the top of your mat. Halfway lift, fold on in, press into the feet, reach the arms to the sky, big breath in. You might take a little back bend or just reach up, and then exhale, fold down. Halfway lift, lengthen. You could add on a second round of crow pose here, or perhaps you want to just come down into malasana. Give yourself a little break if your arms are a bit tired. Good. For 3, wherever you are, crow pose or malasana is perfect. For 2, downward dog is where we're heading. You could add a vinyasa or simply bring your hands to the mat and step back. Your choice. You can make it as intense or as chill as you like, my yogi friends. Take a big breath in and a full breath out. Now spin the eyes of the elbows forward. Walk your feet just 2 little pixie steps forward and soften your knees. And then hover the elbows down off the floor and re-lengthen. Hover the elbows off the floor and re-lengthen. One more time, hover the elbows and then bring both elbows at the same time down to your mat. You're in Dolphin Pose. Now relax your neck, let the head relax and just walk the feet in. Lift through the belly, push the earth away, wrap the underarms back, hold and breathe for 3. You can do it for 2. Good, for 1, and then lift the right leg to the sky and peel the right hip open. Good, you're high on the ball of the left foot, lifting through the right knee. You might take a moment of flight here or just peel the hip open for 3. Good, for 2, and then don't overthink it, just do it. A big step forward as you straighten the arms, half moon. Step, open. You could grab your block, I know it's a little tricky, and lift the left arm to the sky. Now, if you'd like, you could bend the left knee and hold onto the foot for a Shavasana variation. Otherwise, stay here in half moon, flexing the foot. You do you for 3. Beautiful yogis, you're doing really well. For 2. Good, warrior 2 is where we land. Deep bend into the front leg, straight away, reverse the shape all the way up and back. Inhale. Simple twist, exhale, come forward, left hand down, right arm reaches up. Take it straight away into wild thing. Right foot steps back behind the knee, open the chest. Downward dog is where we meet. Take a vinyasa to get there or skip the process. Find your breath. Good. Find your feet, find your hands, find the ground. Take one more inhale and exhale. Just like we did before, walk the feet in a tiny bit. Spin the eyes of the elbows forward and hover the elbows off the mat and then lengthen back out. Again, hover, strengthening the shoulders, lengthen. Last one, bring both elbows at the same time down to the mat. Release the head. Good, walk the feet in as best you can and then lift the left leg to the sky. Peel the hip open, hold for 3. You can do it for 2. Good, then bend, step through, left leg down. Good, half moon pose, right arm to the sky. Flex the foot. You might be holding the back of the ankle, kicking in and opening for Shavasana, or staying here in half moon, flexing the right foot, working to tone the abdominal wall. Take a breath in. As you exhale, lower down into a slow and steady warrior 2. Reverse the shape all the way back. Good, cartwheel forward, right hand down. Left arm up, straight away up and over wild thing. Left toes to the floor, chest and heart opens. Inhale. Good, take a vinyasa or skip it. Downward facing dog is where we meet. Beautiful yogis, a full breath in. As you exhale, child's pose. Bring your forehead to the mat. Take a full breath in. And a full breath out. Let the shoulders be soft. Good. One more inhale. And exhale. Nice. Bring the gaze back through center. Grab a hold of one of your blocks. Take your hands like 2 little L shapes, like so. Either side of your blockety block. Spent too much time with my baby. Squeeze your hands around your block. Plug the elbows down. Tuck the toes under. Come on up into Dolphin Pose. This time you can bring your gaze forward slightly towards the block. Now, you might be staying here working the strength. You might be able to lift one leg. Maybe you're able to take a little lift off the floor and come up. Whoop, bad example. There we go. Come up into Pincha Mayurasana. Forearm balance, squeezing the legs together. Take your time, have a play. If you're at home, obviously you're at home. When you're at home, you have the luxury of spinning to a wall. Try not to get into the habit of just kicking. Try to find a little bit of lift. Beautiful. And then when you're ready, let's release all of that. Come on down. Forehead to the mat, hands back behind you. A more traditional child's pose variation with the knees together. Let the shoulders soften. Take a full breath in. And a breath out. Good, we'll take rabbit pose. Tuck the toes under, reach back, hold the heels. Chin tucks in, and then just rock forward to the crown of the head and feel a big stretch in between your shoulder blades for 3. For 2. And then releasing back down into child's pose. One more inhale here and exhale. Slowly coming on up to your shins, sliding your butt out to the side. We'll take a really simple twist here. So bending the left leg, take the right foot up and over the left thigh. Ground your sit bones, pull the right knee rather into your chest. Take the right hand behind you, left arm to the sky, spin to the right, hook the elbow. Take a big breath in, looking over the right shoulder as you breathe out. So you're softening the shoulders, broadening the chest, and twisting from the midline, rinsing yourself out with each exhale, finding more space. Good, then come back through center. We'll spin to the left, a little counter twist, just bow down. Nice, and then all the way, other side, super simple, nothing fancy. Right leg bends, left leg up and over. Left hand behind you, right elbow to the thigh, spin, twist, open and breathe. Good, right hand is in sun mudra, like a high five. Good, for 3. Beautiful, for 2. And then come back through center. Go ahead now and grab a hold of your blocks. I'm going to set up for just a restorative pose here to finish. So taking the blocks like 2 equal signs. The first block will come directly underneath your brow line or right behind where your nipples are. And the second block is for your head. So you can be as high or as low with that support. And then take your arms out nice and wide and just feel your chest open. So did a lot of shoulders with our dolphin poses, forearm stuff. So let's just feel here for a few moments the chest as it expands, the breath as it moves through the body. Full breath in, really energizing here. Full breath out. We want to just shift the stagnant energy in the body, create a more uplifted, energetic feeling. Breathing in. Breathing out. Nice and gentle with your breath, no rush. Letting everything flow. You could choose to stay here for the next 10 minutes. Otherwise, taking the block out from underneath your head. Use one hand to support your neck as you come up. Other elbow to the floor, and you'll just slide the block out from underneath you, laying down onto your back for a moment. Go ahead, draw the knees up into your chest. Give yourself a little rock side to side. Good. And then any final shapes here that you like, maybe a happy baby pose. Maybe there's some other poses you want to add into your practice. Otherwise, when you're ready, we'll take Shavasana, lengthening the legs out. Palms facing up towards the ceiling. You could place one of your blocks on your pelvis for a little bit more of a grounded approach. And as this is a shorter class, I'm going to leave you here in Shavasana. If you'd like, you can press pause and stay here for as long as you like. Otherwise, we'll just take a few moments together to just allow the whole body to settle. Feel the pelvis settle, the legs. Take a full breath into your nose. Open your mouth as you exhale. Ideally, you take 5 to 10 minutes here in this shape. When you are ready to come out, we'll find a seat. We bring the hands together into prayer and just really simply we bow in and say namaste. Thank you, yogis. I hope to see you again on the mat really soon.